Ondo 2020, we may suffer defeat over choice of running mate, PDP chieftain warns. A PDP chieftain in Ondo State, Mr. Olumide Akinrinlola, has raised the alarm that the party might be defeated in the October 10 governorship polls over the choice of the running mate, its governorship candidate, Eyitayo Jegede. Akinrinlola stated this on Monday in Okitipupa while addressing a group of PDP youths in the southern district of the state over development within the party. He said that the tussle over the choice of running mates, which had set party members against one another, might make the ruling All Progressive Congress APC win the election if not handled with utmost caution. According to him, Jegede is supposed to pick his running mate from his political camp in Ilaje local government area of the state among the aspirants who contested the primary within and with him. The news agency of Nigeria NAN reports that there has been pressure on Jegede to pick Agbola Ajayi, the state's deputy governor, but that he had submitted the name of Olumide Ogunje, one of his closest allies, as running mate, which might later be submitted after the conclusion of talks with party leaders. Akinrinlola said that it was a sad development that while APC had started its campaign, PDP was still battling with the issue of running mate. The choice of running mate is very critical to the success or failure of any candidate in the forthcoming governorship election, no matter the political party involved. But the issue of running mates being considered by our party's governorship candidate is making me afraid of the election because victories are determined before the polls. A strong running mate from Ondo South will help secure victory for the party, but if the issue is not settled on time, the defeat of PDP may be imminent. We have endured the opposition for 4 years and we can't wait to return to Alagbaka, the seat of power. It is our right and we must do all within the laws to sack APC. Youth are the powerhouse of PDP and we are ready to reclaim the state from the ruling APC, but the choices and decisions being taken may affect our chances, Akinrinlola said. Wow, that is serious. This is a game of politics and it continues. Well, all of you have been bribed by Agbola. That's why you are all on choosing him. People are not ready to vote for Agbola. There are many other credible people in the south, Ilaje precisely. Well, and someone is saying that I don't believe you give us the blueprint. Ondo State will be the litmus test for others in Southwest, but I see you as insider. Does it mean picking that deputy from the constituency of Ajayi? Still, it cannot work. Okay, still it cannot work, he said. Well, it's only God. Our prayer has been that there will be a free and fair election. That is what we are praying for. Well, it is also gathered that Ondo 2020 party stalwart fierce PDP may lose election to APC over choice of running mate, and which has been said earlier. Well, Akinrinlola gave the warning while addressing PDP youth in Okitipupa anyway, and he recalls that the candidate of the party, Eyitayo Jegede, and leaders of the party have disagreed on the choice of Ikengbonu Boluga Okay, the pressure is on Eyitayo Jegede to pick his deputy outside his political camp from Ilaje Council area of Ondo State. Well, meanwhile, the party leaders have advised the candidate to pick one of the governorship aspirants who contested with him. Well, but Jagade has, however, submitted the name of one of his closest ally. That is what has been said so far, and namely Olumide Ogunje. Well, as his running mate with the intention to later substitute it for his preferred candidate, Boluga. Well, it is said that according to him, the choice of running mate would be very significant for the success or failure of any candidate in Ondo State, regardless of the political parties involved. Well, he said it was sad that the Ondo APC has begun campaigning while the PDP was still battling with the issue of running mates. Well, Akinilola stated that a strong running mate from Ondo South would help secure easy victory for the party. This is serious. Well, it is said that we have endured opposition for 4 years and we cannot wait to return to Alagbaka. The seat of power in Ondo State, it is our right and we must do all within the laws to sack the APC. And that is serious. Meanwhile, Akinriola said that what I am hearing in terms of running mates being considered by our candidate is making me afraid about the election. These people are still scared of the election. Well, this is the time to tell them election victory are determined before the polls. Like, seriously? Okay. While the game of politics is not an easy one, well, meanwhile, amid widespread reports that the Ondo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has decided to adopt a zoning formula in picking its gubernatorial candidate aged of the October election, it has now emerged that zoning would not be adopted. Well, this revelation was made by a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party in Ondo State, Mr. Eyitayo Jegede, who declared that zoning will not be a factor in the choice of who becomes flag bearer of the party. Meanwhile, Chief Jegede stated this in a statement made available to newsmen on Wednesday. He dismissed any purported zoning arrangement, adding that keen followers of the Ondo State chapter of the PDP since 1999, the party has never emphasized on zoning, noting that aspirants should lure delegates by what they can offer, as he, for one, was not afraid of competition. Well, that is game of politics. There must be competition anyway, and our prayer is that the good Lord will make the election a free and fair one. That is our prayer, and that is it. Well, meanwhile, let me have more takes from you on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.